If you were to ask my wife what my hobby is, my primary hobby, it's figuring out all the different ways to make money outside of the 9-to-5. To me, the 9-to-5 has always been the primary, but that's not like fun money, if you will. The fun money is what you make after hours. To me, that money is so much more satisfying. Ran into a Facebook ad where Grant Cardone was interviewing Brian, and I was like, okay, well, if Brian got Grant Cardone's attention, then he's got my attention. You know, Brian's created this structure that if you follow it, and you are committed and dedicated to doing what you're taught and applying what you learn, that the only outcome is success. The only outcome is ROI, return on your investment. It's inevitable if you do what he teaches. And so it was end of February 2020 that I bought into this. And it was sometime in March that things went nuts. What that did initially to me was instill a lot of fear in me. I had this fear of loss, like I just made this investment and now the world shut down, the travel industry is destroyed. Nobody's flying, nobody's traveling, you know, all these, you know, hotels, everything's up in flames. And so I'd almost thought like, that was a terrible mistake, you know, because I was scared. I took about 2 to 3 months to just devour the course. I was meeting with my mentor. I was making calls. It took me a few days. I wasn't really getting anywhere, but then in a single day, I found 2 owners that were willing to work with me on this, that saw this as a good option for them and were down for it. And I'm like, okay, well, I was only really looking for 1. But then again, is this some fluke that I got 2 in a day? What I ultimately decided was like, I'm not sure really how hard it is to find properties. I don't know if I got lucky or if it's this easy. I'm not sure. I don't have any experience to go off of. So I decided to just run with both of them. It was exhilarating because I listed the one in Park City first. Within 2 hours, I got my first booking. And I was driving and I thought, this is like, congratulations, so-and-so booked your place. And I was like, yes! Keep in mind that when I started, I was still working full-time, 40, 50 hours a week as a sales manager. I had my growing tax and accounting business. I had these 3 listings. I was married, and around the same time I got these listings, we got pregnant with our first baby. And so like life was extremely busy. And my wife was in full-time school as well, in addition to working full-time. It's just like, you know, I went from no listings to 3 listings within like a month. And so I was like, okay, I'm about at capacity because I've got a lot going on. I'm working like a dog, you know? And I had to stop and think of like, okay, what is my why behind all this? When I look deep inside and ask, what do I want? It's not to keep working for somebody and have to clock in and clock out. It's freedom, autonomy, you know, flexibility, being where I want, when I want, for however long I want. You know, it's just like, that's the life I want to live because that allows me to be the kind of dad and husband I want. You know, that's what's most important. And so then we kind of just played it out in, you know, the middle of March. I put in my notice, worked till the end of March, now it's April, and I've been flying solo for the last few weeks now, and it has been incredible. I love it. There's not been a minute that I've been like, oh crap, that's a bad idea. It's like, no, this is exactly what I needed to do, no doubt. This last year has seriously been so eventful. It's crazy to look back and see everything that's transpired, but it's been a massive, massive blessing to our family and just a really amazing experience. So.